Okay, boys and girls, welcome back to the bench. This is going to be part 2 of my Glory Days of Drag Racing group build. As you can see in front of you, today we're going to concentrate on a couple of different things. We're going to concentrate on getting the interior done. I'm going to show you some detailing I'm going to do on the body, and I'm going to show you the chassis that is completed. Now, what I found funny about this, this is a 1966 car. And when did they have television screens on a 1966 car? I don't think they did. It's kind of funny to see that, really. Anyhow, I did take one off, and I sanded it down, and now there's no more TV screen there. So, that's number one that we're going to complete in this video. Number two is I'm going to show you how I do some of my body detailing. I'm going to paint this guy silver as well as the door handle, and this is what I do to do it. And you can see that this side's not done yet. I did, as you can see, I did blacken up the door openings and the trunk openings and all of that stuff. So now we're going to do a little bit more on this guy. Oops. If I don't break it first. And finally, we'll start off with this. And as you can see with this guy, the radiator is in. All the engine components are in. Ignition coil is back here. Carburetors are on. Brake master cylinder. Now, I told you in the last video that I was going to run the positive negative cables all the way back underneath the chassis of the car. The wires were out of scale and it just didn't look right. So what I did was I just drilled a hole in the floorboard, and I just came up in the floorboard right there, and I just ended it right there. Also, I did mount the battery in the trunk, although you'll never see it. On the bottom, I don't know if I'm going to put the rest of the exhaust system in here yet. I think I'm going to leave it open because this is a race car. I still need to put the wheelie bars on here. Alright, so with all of that being said, let's get going on this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I use for this. And we'll go ahead and tape up this side also. I'm not using Tamiya tape this time. This time I'm using some aftermarket tape that I got off of probably eBay. It's an automotive masking tape. So, the first thing I'm going to do, look at that. I didn't notice that. Oh, man. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and do the door handle. And I always do this. I don't have a steady hand. So we'll just go ahead and do this, and get it up as close as you possibly can. And then I take my fingernail and I push it down so it's got a good positive adhesion right there. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll do the rest in time lapse. Alright guys, now we have it all masked off, and what I'm going to use is this silver marker, or not a marker but paint pen, and we'll just go ahead and start coloring this in. Alright guys, as you can see I did the chrome strip down the side. I did the door handles on both sides. I'm going to give this a few minutes to dry up. I might give it a second coat just to make sure everything got covered. Alright, so let's move on to the interior. Now this is a really basic interior. I mean, these are the door cards. There's not anything on there except the door window crank and a door opening handle. So that's basically it. This interior is going to be 100% white, except for the dashboard. The dashboard will be semi-gloss black with some silver around the gauges, and hopefully I got some decals that'll go into the gauges there. The brake and clutch pedals will be different colors also. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is to sand this guy down. The TV screen. And just get it ready for assembly and painting. So I have this very coarse sandpaper right here. And so the only thing we're going to do is just start rubbing on this. And again, we're going to go time lapse. Okay, guys and gals, we're back, and I decided that the chrome pen that I used wasn't chromy enough, so I used the Fusion Fern on there, and I'm just hoping that it didn't bleed through the tape, because that stuff is pretty thin. Anyhow, what I decided to do is I am going to go ahead and put this interior together, and then I'm going to prime it, and then I will paint it. I can get to the little detail that is in there, which is the door handle and the window crank. I can get to those after this is on. So we're going to go ahead and put this together, and then after it's together we'll go ahead and prime it. Again, we'll do a time lapse on this also. I'm going to be using my Fowler glue. Now, I use this and I think the other one was Testers. I don't remember what the other one was, but these were the two glues that I used exclusively. Now, the other glue that I use comes with I don't know what you would call it. Anyhow, it's a piece of metal that you can put into the applicator, so it doesn't clog up. But if you do not have that little wire, actually the wire that goes into the thing, you can get the glue to flow again by just using your big lighter and just go like this. And when you see that little puff come out, you know that it's clear. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start putting this guy together using this glue. And again, we will be time lapse. So, here we go. Wait a minute. So there. Okay, guys and gals, as you can see, I've got the interior seats and all that stuff installed. And I don't know why this guy just wants to keep going back to being crooked. Stay straight, son of a gun. The dashboard is not glued in yet because I want to paint that with black. But it will get primed up. All this will get primed in white because I'm going to paint the car in white. Anyhow, I did take tape off of here. And that's what it looks like with the Fusion Fern. So I think that looks pretty good. And the chassis, like I showed you earlier, is pretty much complete except for the wheelie bars. So, With all that being said, hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video, and as always, your questions, comments, input, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. Pit Stop Scale Model Garage out for now. Bye!